Hi, everybody. This is Aaron Wilson, OSU Extension Ag Weather and Climate Field Specialist, here to give a mid-season weather update for the Battle of the Belt. Certainly, a lot of us are seeing scenes like this play out across the state with pockets of heavy rainfall, showers and thunderstorms. Some of those bringing some significant hail over the last few days as well that has certainly brought some damage to isolated spots across the state. Overall, precipitation in the month of July has been quite a bit better than what we saw earlier in the season. Pockets of heavy rainfall getting up close to 3 or 4, even 5 inches of rain in some spots like Brown County, Clinton County, while other areas are still a little bit dry, as you can see on this map where you see the yellow and the orange shading. If we look at the season overall, going back to May 1st, it still is a rather dry kind of growing season so far for the year. We've done pretty well because we had plenty of subsoil moisture. Certainly the surface has dried out quite a bit, and I think this week we're going to see even more drying with very warm temperatures expected. So looking at that forecast today through the rest of the week, we're really expecting kind of isolated showers and thunderstorms across the region, and could be occurring each day of this week. We're going to start out in the 80s for highs on Monday and Tuesday, but we're going to get into the low to mid 90s with high humidity levels, dew points in the 70s. It's going to feel very muggy, something we haven't experienced a lot this summer so far. Wednesday, Thursday as well, and then also into Friday. Again, carrying those isolated showers and thunderstorms around the region. We'll have a cold front move through this weekend that's going to drop temperatures back into the 80s, maybe slightly cooler than average as we head into the rest of the weekend. So overall, we're only looking at about a ½ inch of rain for the next week. There could be, again, pockets of heavier 1 to 2 inch where those heavier downpours occur. As we look at the 8 to 14 day now, what does the first week of August have in store? I think we're going to trend back to cooler than average conditions. Highs in the upper 70s to low 80s probably for that most of that first week of August. Overnight lows in the 50s and 60s. Rainfall is going to be about average for this time of the year. And then if we look at the August through October timeframe, temperatures may be a little bit warmer than average as we head into harvest with precipitation coming in close to average. No big pull either way in terms of above or below average for those. So again, pretty good conditions, I think. You know, we've had plenty of rainfall of late that have helped the crops move along and get over that slow process or that slow start. So hopefully that will continue now for the rest of our growing season. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Luke Waltz with the Food, Ag, and Biological Engineering Department. I'm going to share what we're doing here with understanding soil moisture and soil sensing. So we're going to install some soil sensors across Worcester, Western, and Northwest research stations. And so I'll talk a little bit about what we're going to do here and how we're going to install the sensors and how we're collecting the data. All right, so we got our hole dug. We're putting a Teros 11 sensor from Meter Equipment. This has got 3 prongs in it. It'll go in the sidewall of the hole, and it'll give us an indication of how much moisture there is. We're doing these at all 3 sites across the Battle for the Belt locations. So we'll have a Teros 11 at 24 inches deep, and then we will have a Teros 12. This Teros 12 has the same look. It also measures electrical conductivity. This will go at 12 inches. And then also 12 inches, we have a Teros 21 sensor, which is going to measure matrix potential, which is an indication of how difficult it is for the plants to pull the water out of the soil. So we're going to go ahead and get these installed and then get them hooked up. All right, so we've got our sensors put in our 2 holes, one in the late planting date, one in an early planting date, and we're plugged into the Zentra ZL6 logger here. So we've got 5 sensors going into these 5 different ports. We plugged in a laptop, confirmed we're getting good measurements. So we're ready to button it up and go back and see the data show up in the cloud, the Zentra cloud. So this is from the meter group. This is the Zentra ZL6. This is the ZL6 logger here. It's accepting the 5 inputs on 5 different connectors. It's got rechargeable batteries and a little solar powered charger here, so it's able to kind of keep its power throughout the growing season. And it's got then a cellular connection that uses Verizon to send the data up to their cloud application. We want to thank Nationwide Insurance, the Ohio Farm Bureau, and the Ohio State College of Food, Ag, and Environmental Sciences for their partnership in creating the Ag Tech Innovation Hub and funding this research around collecting data using drones and other sensors as part of the Battle for the Belt project.